He gonna get off his corners? You gonna leave his people be? Or you the one that's gonna find yourself a new club?
You don't mean that shit?
The fuck I don't. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just cause you don't like the way another nigga talk.
He ain't killing him. He giving it to him.
Fuck they call you, man, boy.
Since I was a full-grown man, I was still just a little boy. Man, boy. How you sleeping at night, son?
Like a baby.
Must have rock hit a hold of their ass. The person you knew, they gone.
I had plans for you. I made arrangements.
Arrangements?
Yes, arrangements.
Come on, Avi. You gonna admit what this shit really about?
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Crux Media Group presents Past the Remote. This is Snowfall, season 4. Yeah, season 4, episode 9. This is called Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dog.
I go by the name of Be Easy.
Oh man, this Melly Mel, man. We back for another one.
Yeah, we had a silence there, but we had to bring in a guest, a heavy hitter. My man CL from the Relationship Status Podcast, also Crux Media. Welcome, CL.
Thank you, gentlemen.
CL, you smooth?
Yeah, man. Try to be. I try to be. Yeah. You know, I let them reminisce over me too now.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn to a hip hop real quick.
Oh
man.
yeah, man. Thank you guys for having me today.
Yeah, man. Another Snowfall fan.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I'm saying? Thank all the listeners for coming back with us. Yeah, Cain had to take a little trip, so we had to call in some reinforcements.
We sure?
Yeah.
We sure about Hennessy Black? 'Cause a lot of people got missing during this episode now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they get Cain?
Black Diamond in Dallas might have got him.
Might have.
We coming to get you. You got Cain. We coming to get you.
Yeah. Well, see, I'll be like Franklin. You know what I'm saying? I try to make a deal with him.
Try to make a deal.
You know what I'm saying? I asked our guest, CL, how did you enjoy this latest episode entitled Sleeping Dogs?
Sleeping Dogs. That wasn't. I liked it. Thought it was a great episode.
Word.
Thought it was a great episode. But I thought the season's been great too.
Mm-hmm. Millie Mel?
Man, I loved it, man. I had to watch it 4 times, man.
Wow.
I just like seeing it over and over again, man, because it's coming now. It's coming and things is turning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Like you say, it was a pivot. It was a whole bunch of pivots this episode, you know what I'm saying?
It seemed like they're pivoting every week. Yeah, man.
But, you know what I'm saying, we a lot of the like theories we had early on, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the predictions we had, they're kind of coming to fruition. You know what I'm saying? We kind of made, last week we ended with Tanasi. Everybody knew she was dirty from like the second episode she was in. Everybody could tell something was up with her. Yeah. So, you know, not even just us, but everybody was like, I don't like her. Something up with her. You know what I'm saying? So everybody kind of made that prediction and that came to pass. But then this episode we kind of figured out who really was the smartest one out of everybody.
But y'all were kind of hard on characters, just not y'all as a group, but everybody.
As in
hard on the characters, man.
Like
especially Franklin.
Yeah, a lot of people were hard on Frank, but I think it's a certain mindset with like, you know what I'm saying, thinking like he was too soft or this or that.
Yeah,
but is that what you mean?
This man is a kingpin. How is he soft? Ain't nothing soft about being no kingpin.
Exactly.
You gotta put your hands down sometimes.
But when you the leader, everybody ain't gonna like you.
No.
Yeah.
And every decision you make ain't gonna be for them. When it ain't for them or nothing they like, they ain't gonna like you.
Yeah. A soldier's position and a leader's position is completely different.
Yeah.
That's why it's lonely up there.
Yeah.
Lonely at the top. Yeah.
It is.
We also, we'll get to it when we get there, but something I called Louis earlier, a few episodes back.
Okay.
We'll get to, I guess we'll go ahead and get into the episode. Now this one picks up right where episode 8 left off. And it's basically Tanasi explaining to Franklin and Peaches how she got involved with Man Boy. And basically she was like, her and her girls went to they were at the Red Onion.
Is that a known club in there? That's the first time I ever heard that.
I never heard it before, man.
Okay.
I mean, here locally.
That part was like the Hut.
Oh, the
Okay.
Red Barn in Lamar or something like that. You know,
Okay.
shout out to the Red Barn. And
The Red Bar.
Yeah, that's very local.
yeah, that's very local.
Very
you know what I'm
local.
saying? But they were at the Red Onion, and I had to make note of that.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying, they really mentioned that. So that might be like a South Central. That's the South Central hut.
That could be it. That could be it.
And Drew came in and he remembered her from back in the day. He also remembered the fact that her and Franklin had something going on. And he said they were partners. Him and Franklin were partners, and which was true at the time.
Yeah.
And then a few weeks later, he shows up at the shop. I guess a hair shop or whatever she worked at or whatever.
It had. I was thinking. Remember, it probably was a clothes shop because remember when you first seen it, she had that roll of clothes.
Okay,
up there.
that is
You
right.
Never knew what she did.
Yeah, that
remember?
is right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or she was boosting. Or she
Oh,
probably
she
was
could've been
boosting.
boosting.
Yeah.
You're right. It was a shop. Yeah, it was that. Okay, because I was thinking, because I was like, why would it be a hair shop? I never mentioned
Okay.
her doing
It was
hair,
a
but that's a
clothes.
good catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did have a record close.
So she been dirty.
yeah.
been still.
Well, no, not necessarily. She
We
could've
don't
been
know if she
selling.
was boosting.
He just said, yeah.
Oh, he a sharpshooter, man.
Yeah.
But he basically offered $100,000 to find Franklin's plug.
Yeah.
And then she went in to mention that, you know what I'm saying, back in the day that Franklin basically just hit it and quit it.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
she
does.
good too, man.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
good because she hit some points. One was she said Franklin 100,000 is life changing.
100,000.
Life changing. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know they beat up her brother
Yeah.
in jail.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you remember, they talked about it. Didn't her and Franklin talked about it on the couch, right?
Well, they kind of mentioned
Because
it.
he got moved or something, right?
Yeah.
From
Franklin-
YA, he went from YA and he went to Chino's.
Yeah.
So that means he went.
What is YA?
Youth authorities? They call it California Youth Authorities.
Okay.
but it's just like juvie, what they call
Okay.
juvie here. So you went from straight to juvie all the way to Chino. You know how popular Chino is, right? When you get to Chino, it's
It's just a
gang banging city, man.
Okay.
So that's probably where he got beat up at.
Yeah,
in Chino.
because he said some people from Compton, some boys from
Yeah, she
Compton
did
got
say
him.
that. Like,
Yeah, beat him up.
Yeah. Yeah. So she was still in her feelings about the hit it and quit it. You know what I'm saying? Thing. She told him that when she got to Louis' party and they talked, she remembered why she fell for him in the first place. She said she went and told Drew that she was out of the deal, but he wasn't having it. And she said a phrase I never heard before.
What's that?
She said he turned the carrot to a stick.
I heard that.
I never heard that phrase. I heard
that.
Stick on the carrot. I mean the carrot on the stick.
Yeah.
Like you leading somebody on with you know what I'm saying, with something. But I never heard the end of it where you turn the stick.
So that's leading by force then with the stick.
Yeah,
right?
basically I'm gonna beat you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, he did that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And like y'all said, he got some Compton niggas to beat up her brother. And this dispels one of Cain's theories that the brother was, what was his name? That
Ray Ray.
Ray Ray.
Yeah.
He always thought it was Ray Ray. But
So they never really showed the brother at all.
No, they never
okay.
showed up. They just mentioned it. And she said his name was Julius. Said they beat him half to death in the pen. And that man boy threatened to kill both of them if she didn't go on with the deal. That's when Franklin went off. He was like, "You're supposed to come to me first
Yeah.
and tell him the truth."
Ooh, she hit him again.
Yeah, she was like,
You wasn't big on. I heard you ain't big on forgiveness these days.
But I sell drugs.
Yeah.
"Yeah,
Like this ain't the church.
yeah."
Like you can't run it the same way.
And Franklin was like, "I guess we'll never find out now."
Yeah, never.
Cute story.
Yeah.
What was she? What was she referring to when she was like, "I heard you wasn't big on mercy these days"?
I guess all the people that's been dying.
That's all. Or how he was handling things. That would only be the.
I mean, sometimes he showed grace with some people, and other people he had to kill.
Yeah, but a lot of still killing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And she on the sideline now. She got him living in the house, so she know almost everything.
Yeah, but just
Oh, he living with her.
Yeah, remember he spent night over there every night.
he was staying with her.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
the key. Remember?
He did. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did have the kid.
So she's been plotting the whole time, really.
The whole time.
Oh yeah. Because she said that's when she started to set him up. Where he went, man boy went with her with the deal before the New Year's party at Louis. So she went there with the intention of.
Yeah, but this is she already had it in her heart, man. That was already in her spirit. She wanted to get back at it. And so she wasn't innocent, no.
Nah, she
She
wasn't.
didn't get caught up.
She wasn't.
Yeah, but it was personal and it was business. That $100,000 changed.
Yeah, but she already had personal feelings that
Yeah, she was gonna do that to get back at Franklin.
she was gonna get back at
Yeah.
Franklin.
But
But
then
you
when
said
she,
we kids. We was kids then.
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, well, we ain't no
A
more.
woman scorned.
Yeah.
But then she was like, you know, when she saw him, I realized why
Why she fell for
fell
him.
for him. So
yeah,
then
we've
she wanted to back
all
out.
heard that before.
So then that's when Franklin gets a page and he calls and he tells Pieces to stay with her and he leaves. And that's when we see the title screen. Do y'all notice the title screen? I don't know if I mentioned this
Keeps
before.
disappearing, right?
Well,
The words keep.
in different seasons, it's different things. So I think in season 3 or season 2, at first it was like a neighborhood and it said Snowfall.
Yeah,
But
with the
as
trees.
But then as the season progressed, different parts of the neighborhood would be catching on fire. And by the end of the season, the whole neighborhood was on fire. Oh,
Okay.
that was like season 3 or 2.
So
Yeah.
every season it's been
It's
something
something
in
different.
the title.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
season it was like it still said Snowfall, but it was like outlined. I don't know if that's crack or if that's gold or what that
It's
is.
fading into.
I was
whatever
thinking it was
is.
Coke. I was thinking it was Coke, but then I saw the
Like
little flakes in it.
Yeah. So I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, sometimes you can see the little flakes. What they said on the internet.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So-
okay.
so
you
now-
can see flakes on that thing and
That's
from
what
the
they said
pictures
on
on the internet. From the
Yeah,
pictures
Yeah,
from the
they say
internet.
you see flakes in it.
Okay. Okay.
So now
Okay.
by the end, because it's about the end of the season. Now it's not saying Snowfall, and I couldn't figure.
You can't
out.
make out what it says.
Yeah. You can't make out what it says if you didn't start from. You know what I'm saying? So, I wonder what they'll have next year, next season for that or whatever.
So,
but
so according to the internet,
according to the internet,
cocaine has like candy flakes in it, like a paint job. Like
From the pictures I seen on the internet.
okay, it
I
does.
seen some little flakes. 'Cause I think they took the picture with a cannon. You know, with a
Okay,
cannon,
okay, that's
you can
good
see
camera.
pretty good.
Okay, all right,
All right.
all right.
So Franklin meets in the projects with Leon, and then he's approached by Jerome, and Jerome's, you know what I'm saying, he basically tell him to tool up, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
Yeah.
and he asked Leon like, what the fuck you doing here? Like, I paid him, you know what I'm saying.
Which Leon did the right thing.
Yeah,
right
he did.
thing. Yeah, right.
He did. He wants Franklin to go with him with Man Boy, but Franklin, he basically say he want Jerome to be smart.
Yeah, don't go over there. Don't
Yeah.
run over there right now. They're ready. They're waiting on you.
Yeah.
Jerome said one of the hardest lines I ever heard somebody say.
Which
Which one was that? It was a few.
Yeah,
a few
Jerusalem.
lines in this episode.
He said God invented Uzi, so niggas ain't gotta be smart.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But he was wrong.
Yeah, he was dead wrong.
He was wrong.
But that's a hard line.
That's
though.
his
And that's the difference between the muscle and the man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And Franklin tries to reason with him that Man Boy be there waiting on him. We know, we saw the scene of Man Boy tooling up and all that, all them Crips in there, because everybody had on blue, which is a indicator of Crip stuff. So
Okay.
And you,
for the internet, I heard that on the internet.
Yeah.
And he tells them about Tanasi and how they could use Tanasi to give him bad intel, to set up Man Boy. But Jerome basically like, yeah, I'm tired of you plotting.
but did you see how Jerome hit him with? He said, well, he said Tanasi's been playing all of us, and Jerome said, oh, now you know how to feel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now he said, feels different when the rabbit got the gun, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's definitely. But you know, some things Jerome was under the impression him and Frank was on the same level. Some stuff was above your pay grade.
Yeah.
It's not necessary for you to know that.
So really, that's a double hit.
Yeah,
You've been lying to me, and now I've been done.
Yeah. Well,
No,
not
but
dumb, but just not there.
in the loop. He wanted to be
Ignorant.
in the loop. That's my nephew. That's still my nephew.
Yes.
That's my daughter's son. So still, nephew, uncle. You know, you don't supposed to get past uncle.
Yeah, okay, you're supposed to go past that.
Relationship wise.
Yes, relationship wise.
Yeah.
And that's when Franklin stands in front of the car, Jerome's car, to stop him. And he's like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, he knuckled up with him, and I just want to mention that Z28 IROC.
I rock.
With the that
I
look
rock.
good too.
Chrome
Yeah.
wheels too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue, yeah. For the Crips. I was gonna buy
Everybody
me one of
Crips?
that. Well, you
Both
affiliated.
sides?
Over
Both
there
sides?
on their side.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
affiliated.
And I thought when we go back a little further, I'll bring that back on.
Okay.
Jump in.
All right.
I was gonna buy me one too. It was convertible. It
IROC?
wanted yeah.
Okay.
It wanted $2,800 for it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be back. I
No.
go back that Friday. The car gone.
Oh man.
Months later, I'm delivering in this country town. I delivered to this house in the backyard, just sitting. They ain't even driving it. They got 3 IROCs in the backyard.
Oh
Wow.
man.
It's a kid that work at a grocery store in the town. He bought 3, and all he do is buy them up.
The IROCs.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was hurt. But every time I see one, I think about that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I digress.
Yes.
So they knuckle up. knuckle up or whatever, and he proceeds to get his ass kicked by Jerome.
He did.
Yeah, but
Jerome, go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead, CO. Go ahead.
No, I was just going. I never saw a person get punched in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
the
you
shoulder
know-
he got shot in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I hurt. Yeah.
Well, hold on a second now. I'm lost.
No, you know what? He didn't get shot in the
he
shoulder.
gets shot in the shoulder because he got a cane.
He got shot in the back.
I thought he got shot in the leg.
What you call it? Got shot in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let Jerome hit you.
I mean, it looked like
And
it
you
would hurt,
Franklin size.
but he got hit in the shoulder. This man, I didn't know what happened.
Yeah.
But he did get. He got shot in the back like 3 or 4 times, right?
Did I don't know.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know where
did.
got shot. I
What
know
you call
he
it?
got
Shot?
He had to go to rehab. I think he got shot in the was it the right shoulder?
Okay, maybe that's why I hurt like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first. But I know he got shot in the back because when he was laying down, Melanie stood over him and shot him like 1 or 2 times. So, yeah, he got his ass whooped.
Yes, he did.
Yo, that's a respectable ass weapon.
Yeah, because he could have maxed him out.
You gotta know what that meant. A lot of times when you got the heart to fight, it means a lot. Then you win or you lost.
Okay.
Now you got the whole group here, right?
Yeah,
Now he fought him in the whole group. Everybody know what was gonna happen. We always know Jerome was gonna win.
Yep.
But he stood for his. When you stand for yours, you'll get more respect with that ass whipping than you get if you just didn't do nothing. And he said some important things
at the end.
in that scene.
Which
I don't
another
know
great
if you-
line.
If you want to say it or not.
Go ahead and say it. We
He
here.
said, when I tell your mama, when he said, excuse me, he said, when I explain to your sister, and he said your wife. Remember, we didn't know if they was married or not. And your wife, did I do everything I could to stop you?
Absolutely.
I could say yes, I did.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the part right there.
I think that's what got Jerome.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what he said after that?
Who?
Boy, you stupid.
Oh yeah.
yeah. And the
But
thing,
he had to respect that.
yeah, and the thing like you said too, like the people just stood there and watched.
Yeah, because they knew they couldn't get in that. That's
Yeah,
what
you
that
had to
time
leave
they
it
said
out.
that's family.
Yeah, you gotta leave that
What he
alone.
told Leon, you stay where you at.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he did tell him that.
Yeah, he told you
did.
stay where you at.
Yeah.
And Leon had the Uzi too.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had
but
to do
Leon said, nah, you don't got to do this. He wasn't going to take no sides. Because you know, now Leon and Jerome
They
were
kinda
better.
tight.
are
Yeah.
cool too.
Yeah.
Because Jerome came and handled that situation in the
Kind of like
project
his
for him.
uncle now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's his uncle
Yep.
too, so he wasn't going to do it. You know how they say, let family do it.
And
Let
wh-
family don't jump in it.
And when before the fight or whatever, Jerome gave Leon a Uzi.
Yeah.
And Leon, he was basically gonna go with Jerome because he had to because he saved him in the project.
Yeah, he knew Frank was going to stop that.
So they, after the fight or whatever, they back at Tanasi's. Everybody's there: Jerome, Franklin, Leon, and Peaches. She basically explaining that it's Khadijah's fault that Louis got shot, and it wasn't Man Boy fault. But Jerome really ain't buying it. And he wants her to call Man Boy to go ahead and set him up. So she calls him.
Make a call.
Yeah. She calls him, says that Franklin ready to take him to the Connect in person. And I say Connect. They were saying plug, but I'm gonna say Connect. God damn it! Nobody was saying plug back then. But Man Boy is skeptical and wants to know what changed all of a sudden. So he's still smart, so he knows something up. And Tanasi comes up with the quickest lie. This let you know. And Franklin to me, Franklin's face changed when he was looking at her when she came over the light as quick. He was like, what came?
It was intense though.
Yeah.
He got close up on her
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
in that lie, she hit some feelings too. You had to sit there and tell. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Well, he was like, what changed or whatever. She basically said it was Louis getting shot, and basically she said that Franklin gonna do whatever best for business, which is the truth, and
We all
that's
know.
something
Is
that
that the truth?
Yeah, that's the truth.
kind
When it
of
comes
well.
down to
Is it the truth?
He gonna do his best for business. Because when it come down to it, to get to the money, he gonna get to the money. Now he might not get there the way that you want him to get there. And you'll catch some feelings. And like anybody, you gonna catch some feelings. I don't care how much money you got, you gonna catch some feelings. But when it gets back to him, it's back to the business.
Because it seems to be a running theme, right, with the business. But I don't think Jerome could have negotiated with Harvey or Reed to
No.
even get them to the point.
No. And we talk about that time.
No. She said Franklin always do it best for business.
That's what
not
I'm
Jerome.
saying. I don't think they could have been in the position Franklin's in to get them to this point.
No, because Jerome would have never got picked.
Jerome would never took any cocaine to start with. He was like, "Nah, I'm cool."
Nah.
Franklin was the best pick because he wasn't gun ho,
Yep.
but he was smart.
But sometimes Franklin don't do what best for business though.
He don't? Like when?
Yeah.
So the one time that stood out for me that got this whole thing going is he could have cut Man Boy out. He could have killed Man Boy in the beginning and sided with Scully instead of trying to side with Man Boy.
Yeah, but he not a killer.
Who not a killer?
Killer ain't good for business.
He wasn't a killer.
Well, he not a killer.
Yeah.
He killed because he had to.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is,
Well, accident.
But hold on, let's wait till we get there. But you can't. You got Scully, and you got Man Boy. You don't want to lose no money with Man Boy, and you don't want to lose no money from Scully.
he would have lost the money from Scully because they was trying to kill Scully and they missed. And just like Louis told them in that episode, Man Boy always scheming.
Yeah.
But you know what Scully want to do. He just want to make his bread to be in the bottoms, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about him. He gonna play his lane.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have sided with Scully and took out Man Boy, none of this would have happened.
I don't know.
That wasn't the best business.
I think you would have had problems either way.
Yeah, I wouldn't have took out Man Boy.
I would have took out Man Boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have took out Man Boy.
I would have
I'd
took
have
out
took
Man Boy.
Scully out. Scully's kind of out of control, man.
He is.
At the time, he was. He was out of control
Yeah.
at the time. But he really ain't the most out of control person
No.
in his
No.
thing. We're gonna see. Well, we've seen that.
Yeah.
Damn, where was I? Oh, and Man Boy asked Tanisi how Jerome feels about it. And she basically tell him that they got into it, meaning, you know what I'm saying, the fight or whatever, but Jerome realizes he ain't trying to go to war either. And so that's when he agrees to meet, and she tells him the place, and he was like, yeah, I know the spot or whatever. Then we go to this radio station. I thought it was like a little pirate radio station.
I thought it was the first podcast.
It looked like it. Shoot.
It did.
What that dude name was? Brother Jamal.
It looked like he was a brother something.
Brother Jamal and his COINTELPRO.
But you know, back then, they always had them little AM stations.
Okay.
Like that. It's
Pirate
like on doing the right
radio.
thing. Like on doing the right thing.
Okay.
And it's Irene and Alton there. And she basically spilled the bean on everything. She tells that it was supposed to be a 3-part series, and that was something I said. Well, me and you said to Cain.
Well, she was never gonna get to part 3.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Because Cain was like, why would they have multiple series and not multiple articles and not do it? It was like, yeah, most of the time it'd be like a 3-part series.
Yeah, and they want to keep that money coming.
Yeah. So that's what she said. It was supposed to be a 3-part series, and that the government stopped that. Stopped the second part, and even got her fired. That was something we didn't know.
No, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. And she kind of hesitated, like it hurt her heart to get fired too. But she said
she got fired from the paper.
From the paper, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she was Jordan that week.
Yeah, I didn't know she was. I didn't know she had fired from the paper. Okay.
Yeah. And said that the government got her fired too.
Yeah. So,
remember they came.
Yeah, remember they came.
Yeah.
So you think this was Alton's idea to go on the radio or Irene's?
Yeah, probably Alton's because he black and the name of the radio station was COINTELPRO.
COINTELPRO?
I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. Okay. Irene was on fire that she got fired.
Mm-hmm.
But her thing was to put it out.
Yeah.
Who would you call?
Yeah.
To get it to us.
You can get it to the masses.
Yeah, call Alton. Yeah, because he's still connected with the Panthers and people that was in the Panthers and stuff like that. But she said she had has proof and the name of the agent and his alias, but she doesn't want to give it up. She says she basically gives the government an ultimatum. Ultimatum? Yeah.
Ultimatum?
Ultimatum. That she wants the CIA to launch an internal investigation, or she'll come back and air his real name for the world to hear. And then we see basically everybody listening, including Teddy and Gustavo. He throw the radio down. He break the radio. She's dumb.
Yeah, because I didn't see that part coming.
Her going up there mad and all of that.
Yeah, I didn't. But her getting fired makes sense now.
Yeah.
She was trying to get some sort of revenge or still get a story out.
Yeah, I would have went about it another way. Cause somebody that's so against the government, she has to know the power and the reach they have. Absolutely. And they already got her fired.
Yeah.
But she's so blind because she lost her family behind always chasing the story. Always.
I always say she empty. She empty. That's all she got. That's all she got. You remember how she told her ex-husband, I got it. How excited she was.
Yeah.
And he wasn't that
She
excited.
thought this was her big comeback.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, you about to die.
Pack up her little box
Yeah.
and left. Now I wonder if that's why she was packing up her house and leaving, because she lost her job.
Oh, but she knew what was coming.
No, I think she knew something was going to happen.
Yeah.
She was kind of putting her valuables in a certain place.
True.
Because she came through and got that vaccination.
Yeah.
And Teddy gave her that vaccination.
He gave her that Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah.
You gonna wake up in the morning.
Hey, she
But
should have
next
stopped.
time, yeah.
That would have been enough for me. Like,
She went back for that second shot.
yeah, it's that second shot, and she got it.
Because she had nothing to lose. No husband. The daughter ain't messing with you.
Yeah, but I think that's just, yes, absolutely. But it was more her feeling than actuality. She didn't have anything to lose.
Yeah, because she do got a lot to
She had a
lose.
lot to lose, but she didn't feel
Not
like
to hurt. Yeah. Because
If you
he
living-
had to tell her. Yeah, it's going to affect us.
Yep,
If you living, you got a lot to lose.
you do. If you here, you're present.
But you know, she a drunk too now.
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
She's a working drunk, but she's just drunk.
well, alcoholic.
Yeah.
But what do they call them?
That's both.
Luscious?
That's
Yeah,
a,
lush.
Lush?
That's
Is
a
that
drunk.
Yeah.
That's a
I,
drunk.
I call it. See, an alcoholic and a drunk is
It's
I
different.
separate them.
One's a little classy.
Well, an alcoholic is somebody who go to work every day, do
So
their
they
job,
function.
and then they come home and they got to have a drink.
So
Okay.
they're functioning alcoholic.
Yeah, but a drunk is somebody you see them 2:00 in the afternoon
They just
walking
drunk
around,
anytime.
slush stop. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Can't they speech messed up from drinking? You think they on drugs? They just on that liquor. Anyway, cheap liquor too.
Yeah, not the
Nasty
Hennessy.
bottle. Yeah, not the good stuff.
Okay.
Martell.
So we see Tanasi at her crib. She's writing something. I don't know what that is. Maybe that means something. I don't
Her
know.
last will and testament.
Yeah, it probably was. She gets a surprise knock at the door, and it's Drew. And he basically know she set him up. He rough her up, slam her to the ground, but she ain't no slow lead. She stabbed him in the
Not at all.
side.
Hit him hard. Hit him quick too.
Yeah. She ain't give him a chance to shoot.
I wonder, was that part of the plan?
I don't know, man. That's what I
She
was
was
thinking
prepared.
too. Yeah.
She was prepared, but maybe she prepared for whatever because of her
Okay.
lifestyle. I don't know.
That's why she put on that pink oil.
I don't know. He was high on that pink oil.
Yeah, I can smell the pink. I know you went there. Maybe that's something she used in her head all the time, and
Man,
that's
y'all remember that pink oil, man?
And
80s
pink oil
throwback.
moisturizer. But
Yeah.
I didn't think pink oil came back in the 80s. But it may have.
it was out in the 80s. I remember seeing it.
Okay, I know it was the 90s, but I
I
don't
want to say
remember
my
the
mama had some.
Made that baby head lay down.
80s. Yeah.
I do remember it. Yeah, it was the 80s. My mama had it on Lemon Street.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It's the faint smell of pink oil.
yeah.
Pink oil moisturizer.
And man boy got a whiff of it at the door.
He did.
And he gets up after he gets stabbed. You know what I'm saying? That was Franklin come through and with the shot. All these people can shoot real good. And
Oh, but you know what? You know what kind of shocked me before you get to the shot? She held a knife like it was a gun. She had a knife pointed at him like that. I was like, what do you
Don't come no further.
yeah,
okay,
there
that's
you
what
go.
it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Stay there. Stay back.
Okay.
I'll stab you again.
And she got a good stab in.
Yeah, right in the side too.
Like I said, quick too.
He might not have lived through that.
He looked like he was about dead.
He might not have lived through that.
Start sweating.
Yeah.
Then we go outside, and we see three homies. The three homies that's always with Man Boy
And a cutlass, right?
and a cutlass and a lot of blue.
78 Cutlass.
78 cutlass, okay.
And they're ambushed by Jerome with one of those Uzis.
And Peaches.
Peaches was outside too.
Peaches was the second shooter.
Okay. A lot of shots.
A lot of
Yeah,
shots.
man. You see it? Oh, they came. Peaches and
Yeah.
Unc came, man.
Hey, they came.
They lit that car up.
Yeah.
They lit that car up.
I don't think Peaches had a chance to shoot.
Wow. I mean, we didn't see anybody shoot, did we? We just saw the after
We saw
effect
Jerome
walking
get there
around.
first. Yeah.
Because my man,
No, we saw the shots.
I saw the shots come in the car. I didn't see.
Oh, we
the
didn't
shots
say
come
who
from the
shot.
gun.
Oh, I got you.
didn't say-
Yeah.
But they were celebrating the fact they thought Man Boy went in and killed the gold girl. It was like, yeah, and
Yeah, it wasn't.
and it went
wasn't that.
it went bad.
Should have stayed home that day.
So you think they went to the bridge and they weren't there, so they came back?
No, I don't think they
never
ever
went.
They never went.
I don't think they ever went.
Yeah, they ain't never went. Yeah.
But why would you meet him at the bridge to get the plug?
They said it was gonna
You think
take
I'm
them
gonna
to the
introduce you to the plug now?
That's what
that
they
Give
thought
me
it
his
was.
phone number?
plug. Yeah, they
I
thought
think that was a place they always met at.
Yeah, and he was taking him to the plug.
Okay.
Yeah,
So he might
yeah.
have thought the plug was gonna actually be there in the introduction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so he gets shot, and then we have what I call one of my favorite death scenes ever.
Oh, ever?
Movie.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna play that here for y'all to remind y'all.
Hella sorry. You know that? Each one weaker than the last. Jerome, his nephew's bitch. Nephew, pussy whip by some trick that's taking orders from me. Oh, Leon. My sister carved your man homie up like a fucking Christmas ham. You ain't do shit. You think you gonna make it out of this? And these niggas ain't gonna turn on you.
Finish him off, let's roll out.
Yeah, finish me off, Franklin. Look me in my eyes and take my life. You a real killer.
Yeah.
He's a killer now.
Yeah, he is.
CL.
Yeah, he's a killer now.
He's a killer now.
He's
All that shit talking that Man Boy did when he died reminded me of something that happened in real life.
Oh wow.
With the famous Crip that got killed. Well, he got shot. And from people that were there, they said that this person was talking shit to the killer as he was like trying to run away. Like, yeah, we're gonna get you and all kind of shit like that. And the guy came back and shot him in the head and kicked him and ran off.
Was that in Boys in the Hood?
No, this happened in real life. And I ain't gonna say the person's name, but if you know the story, you'll know who I'm talking about.
And it's a famous Crip?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I ain't gonna guess. I ain't gonna tell you on the air.
Yeah,
But
I never.
That's a story I heard about this person. And basically, if he wasn't talking shit like that to this person, he might still be alive because the person came back and shot him in the head.
Oh, yeah. I do know.
Yeah.
I do know what you're talking about.
So it reminded me of that.
So that's why it was your favorite scene?
No, it was my favorite scene because he was just talking a lot of shit.
Okay.
And he put a lot of doubt in them boys' head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You think they're gonna ride with you? They're gonna turn on you eventually.
Was he talking to Jerome,
All of them.
Franklin, or the girl?
He started with Jerome.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to Leon. Now you gonna notice why everybody every time they talk to Leon, when Leon started thinking they shoot the person. Franklin just started talking to. Man Boy started talking about Leon, and then when Jerome said, "Go ahead,"
Yeah.
Okay.
and you gonna see it again down the line.
They don't want to put no doubt in They don't want to put no doubt in Leon's head.
Yeah, Leon can't think too much. He got one job.
Yeah.
Got one job. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Oh, go ahead.
so you know what we doing now?
What?
Smoking on Man Boy.
Smoking
on that man.
Smoking on that Man Boy.
Yeah.
You know the crazy thing is in that group, they said I'm smoking on Man Boy, I'm smoking on Khadijah.
Oh,
Ain't got
wow.
that yet,
Wow.
though. Yeah.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah.
Hey,
Y'all, somebody
he told
might,
me to talk.
somebody might not want to be spoiled on the show that then came on
I
Wednesday.
apologize.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing
Okay.
with you. So then Franklin tells her that well, hold up. Well, I thought Tanasha was gonna get killed too.
And you think it was a good idea to leave her alive?
Yeah, had to, because it would have went back to him. So he tells her to call the police and report it as a robbery, and he'll take care of her brother. And as for the bodies outside, he said, "You'll figure something out because you good at lying."
Now now remember that he caught feelings.
Yeah, he did.
Oh man, I just think he had feelings. I don't know if he caught them. He was in a vulnerable place.
Yeah, she had him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she did come in his life in a
Yeah. He needed
Yeah.
a landing spot.
And she was right there.
Yeah.
Life is full of coincidences.
Yeah, and she greased his scalp.
She did.
And that's what got Leon too when his mama. When Sissy greased on Leon's scalp. So
Leon started crying.
Yep. Then we see Khadijah. She's on the couch with the phone off the hook, ringing. And see, for people that's young, see, back in the day, you would have to hang the phone up.
That's right.
And if you didn't hang the phone up, it would make that noise. It might, you know what I'm saying? We see a lot of old phones. That's some things that happened back in the day. It's a little nostalgic.
That was
for
one of
some
them
of
Southern Bell phones too.
Yeah.
I remember the Southern Bell there.
And she tells Scully that Franklin killed Man Boy. Scully was like, "Man, I told this nigga, man, stupid motherfucker." Kind of basically this right here.
Man, you was a jive ass scheming motherfucker.
And he told him not to push up trying to get that plug.
Yep.
Connect. He was like, that nigga don't listen to nobody, and Khadijah wasn't hearing it.
Cause she don't listen to nobody.
Yeah, she wasn't hearing that shit, and she bashed that nigga over the head with an ashtray.
Yes.
You ever hear somebody over the head with something so hard the shit break? I never
Those
had.
Ashtrays back then didn't break like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were thick glass.
Remember that? It was that little.
Yeah, but she hit it.
So she gets up, gets on the phone, calls Dallas and Black Diamonds and tell them she gonna double the bounty. And Scully basically tell her, you gonna have to get that hate out your heart. And she asked him, if it was me that got killed, would you forgive?
Now, see, this is what I have a problem with Khadijah. This might have been the first noted toxic relationship
Ever?
This
No.
could have been hit. No,
Ike and Tina?
on TV. No, on TV.
On TV?
On TV. This was really toxic. Ike. Tina didn't deserve Ike,
No.
but does Scully deserve Khadijah, and Khadijah deserves Scully?
Nobody.
They're equally.
Nobody
as bad.
deserves Khadijah.
They're equally as bad. She's just worse
Well,
than
hold
him.
on. Scully is bad to other people outside the house.
Yeah.
We never saw him be bad to her. We never saw her cuss at her, fuss at her, none of that shit. Even the scenes with the little girl, he was doing the little girl hair and all that. She'll be in there talking shit. She the one.
Yeah, but she wasn't talking. She wasn't talking John then. He held it down.
Oh, until
Remember,
after?
they just killed my daughter. They ain't nobody moved like I wanted to move when they killed my daughter.
Yeah, but she's moving off like, and not that
Emotions.
you're disagreeing with
Yeah.
me, but she's moving off anger and emotion.
Emotion, yeah.
So she's not even thinking because
Yeah, she ain't thinking.
my brother just got killed and they found Leon.
But you know what I heard? That they really weren't brother and sisters. They was cousins.
I saw something like
act
that
like
too.
brothers and sisters.
I saw that too, but they
But
never said
they
it on the
never said it
show.
was cousins.
Yeah, because remember when he said, "Remember when you was in the
Foster
foster
care,
home,
yeah.
right? And I came and I did that because he did that to you. Where was Man Boy? So if Man Boy didn't go to the foster home, she wouldn't have went either.
Well, not necessarily.
Not
'cause
necessarily.
thinking.
He could have went with his
split up.
daddy.
I'm just thinking.
They might not have the same parents.
I mean, same dad at least, or
Yeah,
same mom.
because he said he raised them when they was,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, with their brothers and sisters. So I don't know what
he
it
said he
says.
always protected her. And
Because I saw a picture somebody put like they was cousins more like brother and sister, but they never said that they were cousins.
okay, well, according to the show, we didn't hear cousins.
Yeah, and from the first time Scully gets introduced, they said that Man Boys.
I'm wrong. I apologize. I was wrong. I remember now.
But no, But I'm not saying you wrong, but that I don't know where that came from because that's out on social media and stuff.
Yeah.
But I saw the same thing though.
Okay,
I'm not
I saw
looking
the
at that
same
group
thing.
no more.
I saw that same thing. But yeah, I don't know where they got it, unless we missed something. Yeah, unless
You
we
say
missed
you
something.
supposed to give a pass because that's your brother.
But I mean, it is people that raised like that. But on the show, I didn't hear it.
yeah. Did you catch the Q-tip line?
Yeah,
A little,
that
little
was later.
disappointed.
That was later.
Oh, that was later. Okay,
That's later,
that wasn't in
yeah.
that scene.
No, that wasn't that scene. But I did make a note of how good like DeAndre Bond's acting is, because when he first played Scully, when we first introduced to him as Scully, he was like wild, unpredictable. Like you know what I'm saying? He was playing that part crazy. But now, you know what I'm saying? After he kind of got a conscience and he trying to be repentant or whatever, he, you know what I'm saying? He a different person. Like he acting a different way. Like he still got the Scully ways, but it's like a toned down Scully, and he like, I don't know, I can't describe it. Like he just like, he really playing the part of a person who really don't want no more parts of that part of the life, like the killing and all of that.
Because he see that ever since he hung that dude, you know, that belief in his head that ever since I hung old boy ain't nothing going
Yeah,
right.
ain't nothing
Yeah.
going
And he
right.
taking people around me. Now they done took his daughter, then they took his daughter uncle, but now they, you see what's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Even though-
Question: who did a better acting job, Man Boy, Khadijah, or Scully? Because they added 3 quality actors to the season.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Really, this has really helped the season on top of the good acting they already had before.
I'm gonna go with Scully because of the change because he didn't play the same. Like he ain't the same character. But when we got introduced, he ain't the same person at the end. Like he had like an arc or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Man Boy always was the same person. He got a little bit more bold and flashy, whatever. But he basically was the same person. Even in the early scenes with Khadijah, you could tell she was kind of rowdy. Well, how she came in the room was like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck y'all niggas doing in here? With some shit like that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think all three of them did. I can't pick one.
Can't pick one.
I can't, and the reason why I can't pick one because I seen Drew come from the type of person that they was hustling. He was on the hustle. He was on the street hustling with old boy and them. But now he sits at the barbershop, and he's a different kind of leader. He's a leader through voices. So now you ain't a frontline leader no more. Because if you saw in the earlier stages, he was always with them,
hustling
in the street. So now you see him give more orders.
Okay.
Now Scully, he was crazy, but just like if you see times before when that one thing hit you and you change, your daughter died, now and you hung old boy up on the cross. So now everybody, when he said he's taking everybody away from around us, and he's seen it happen.
Okay.
What about you?
I think it's Man Boy.
You think Man Boy did a better acting job?
Yeah, because Scully's been the same person in every movie.
Oh, you know, he's a California dude now.
Yeah, but he's the same person all the
right.
time.
Yeah,
so I don't know if he had a stretch. Now this Melvin Gregg guy, I only knew him from like Instagram.
Yeah.
Doing silly skits and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, that's where he came from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
he
seen
was
him in the
Vine.
Yeah.
Oh, so you see that and then
And look at his acting now.
Yeah.
It just seems like I've seen him do a lot of different acting.
See, I wasn't basing it like you said with Scully. He kind of like the same character because he always will play like
always gangbanger.
Yeah. So yeah, to that point, then, but I don't know about the.
Now Khadijah's done a good job too.
Yeah, I ain't saying she a good, but like,
but she kind of had to die. She couldn't come back.
Yeah, I'll have to see the other stuff with Man Boy to see.
Yeah, it's a lot of real, like kind of like little goofy stuff. Like,
I seen him in Turtlenecks High Waters.
Yeah, he had a real bad movie on Netflix. Something about some sneakers or something. It was, he probably didn't get.
No, that's not. That wasn't him on that movie.
Yeah, he's on one of the movies on Netflix.
That's not him.
Maybe not the sneaker movie.
Yeah, that's not him on the sneaker jump. You talking about King Bob?
No, I'm talking. No, he's in something on Netflix, not the sneaker movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we ain't got off track. We talking about them same people.
Yeah.
So we go back to back to the hospital, and Franklin shows up, and Louis asks, "Is he okay?" And Franklin, and I like when people do this on shows or whatever, and they be like, "Yeah, you should see the other guy."
Yeah.
But she was like, "Who you mean, Jerome?" She know everything, so Jerome told her
She's
everything.
aware.
Yeah, including that Khadijah and them next, like they going after Khadijah and them, but they don't have a plan. So that's when Louis suggests they call Black Diamond in Dallas and offer them more money.
Finally.
Yeah, but Jerome was like, what? You know what I'm saying? He ain't with it at first.
Still personal.
Yep. But like I said, Louis always is the smartest one. She got the smartest ideas, and they never follow what she got to say up until now.
If you really look at it, Louis was molded by an old girl that she was in the club with, that she used to go with.
Oh,
I can't remember
what's
her name.
Oh my God.
Oh, the lady they killed in the tub?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
It's not Jackie. Claudia. So Jerome's skeptical, but frankly, he thinks it's a brilliant idea. He kind of breaks it down to Jerome, gets Jerome to do it. Then we get to the warehouse, and we see Teddy leaving the warehouse. He tells Gustavo to watch his back and always have an exit plan. Tells him that he'll get him his money. They give a little hug, and I had to question whether or not Teddy was fired at this point. I was like, is Teddy fired?
I
still don't know.
I just heard Teddy say it. I didn't hear nobody else say it.
Yeah,
they didn't show a scene where it was like,
and he was walking out with like two duffel bags or whatever. So I didn't understand what was going on at this point.
Just moving him off the case.
Yeah. At this point, yeah. So back at the hospital, Sissy is there, and her and Jerome, they're having a little conversation, and I thought it was kind of important, kind of explain some things.
Miss Franklin, guess y'all planning on getting yourself putting beds next to hers. Worse.
We never did understand this, right?
me why I did what I did.
Jerome, I understand more now than I ever did before. Why you hustled. Yeah, to get money, but more your respect. Feel some kind of promise. I fell into it too. Franklin didn't get into this hustle because he saw what you had. He did it because he saw what I didn't. And I bought into his dream. I thought we could all make it out okay.
And this reminds me of how Sissy used to, when she was on, because she said that he did it basically for respect, because his mother didn't have it, because Alton wasn't there or whatever. But it was a scene in, I want to say the second season.
Maybe the first.
Might have been the first season.
Yeah.
How the guy she was working for, like the landlord guy or whatever, or the guy that owned all of those properties, how he treated her. I want to say he kind of grabbed her butt one time.
Yeah, he treated her like property.
Then he like talked to her in a kind of way, and Franklin didn't like that shit, and he saw it, and that made sense, you know what I'm saying, because it wasn't about the money.
But she blamed Jerome for bringing him into the business.
Yeah, at first, yeah. But then now she realized it was basically for that respect.
And it wasn't Jerome.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't Jerome at all. She blamed Jerome.
Yeah,
yeah.
He seen what happened with the boss. He seen that you laid on the mortgage.
Yep.
He seen all that.
And she was working 2 jobs because she was working at a diner too.
Yep, she was.
Yeah.
And how she couldn't have a conversation. People like, I remember Franklin was trying to talk to him. The guy was there, a patron at the restaurant. He was like, "Excuse me, ma'am, excuse me." Seeing she got he's such in a rush to get whatever he had, and saying Franklin ain't like that shit. But I thought that was a kind of important scene to let us know that she knows why he got into it, and that kind of like made amends with her and Jerome.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
Just communication. That's all we needed to do.
Then we go to the strip club, and it's Black Diamond and Wanda. Black Diamond and Dallas, and Wanda shows up. And she tells them that she knows where Leon is, and basically that she took a bullet for him, and Leon ain't gave a fuck.
Believable story though.
Yeah, it is.
Very believable story.
And at this point, I was like, damn, because all up until that point, whenever Wanda wanted to talk to Leon, he always pushed her to the side. When she needed help, he ain't really gave her help, but he sent her to the thing.
Well, he helped her just in his way, not her
his way.
Yeah.
He didn't give her no money or nothing like that. When she said she wanted a job, he didn't really give her a job. He kind of brushed off, but that was when my man came. Big Dion, that was his name. When Big Dion came up in the projects that time, because she asked for a job. You know what I'm saying? So that was, at this point, it was believable that she was turning on him. She was like, when she was in the hospital and she got clean or whatever, she was like, she felt stupid. You know what I'm saying? She could either sit there and still feel stupid or get revenge. But she like, revenge, I don't pay the rent. So when that payout come, I'm gonna need a little piece of that.
Yeah.
Of that bounty.
But can I ask one question?
You can ask 2 if you want to.
2. They was counting a lot of money.
Say again?
They was counting a lot of money.
Yeah, they was counting money then, yeah.
Now I saw them count money, right? And I seen them count money. And
Who
I
was
seen
counting
them,
money?
Black Diamond and Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When
They
they
was
came
counting.
in.
Yeah, I guess it was off the pole.
that had to be more than pole money now. Because I seen them taking the money and they was wrapping up, just put rubber bands around it, right? Now from the internet, what they say, when you put a rubber band around a stack, right? You don't put it around 100, right?
Put around 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of money with rubber bands sitting on that.
Oh yeah, but I think it was more greed. I don't think they was like struggling, or it kind of made them look like they were struggling, and then sometimes like they had it.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, man. But see, that's a thing with these kinds of shows, because like you'll see it. Strip clubs now and strip clubs then ain't the same. So like you said, that could have been outside money, because back then the strippers weren't making money like they make now.
Yeah, so
but they look like featured dancers.
But now but now you seeing that people say they're killers too, like they hit women.
Yeah,
and the way they move, you like when the way they move, you could tell that they killers.
Even when the girl walked in, because somebody barged in or whatever, she pulled a pistol out on the girl.
Quick.
Yeah. So yeah, I wonder. That probably is, but we'll talk about it later on when Franklin confronts them, whatever.
Okay.
Ivan Reed at a bar, And I got to shout out Shiana from who you calling holistic with Shiana, because Avi was talking about doing mushrooms.
Yeah.
And that's one of Shiana's things.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, eat mushrooms, like microdosing or whatever. She was like, it's very beneficial for you. So Avi was talking about how he likes doing, he said that's his favorite psychedelic because you don't got to snort it. You don't got to smoke it. Just take it natural. You know what I'm saying? I thought that made me think about her. But Avi tells Reed that it's a miracle he lasted this long as he did in the game. And Reed says he'll be in town a little while longer. And now he'll introduce Avi to his new point of contact. Avi tells Reed that trying to clean up can only hurt him and that the job would never be finished. He said there's other ways to always stay involved, and basically offers Reed a job doing what he doing. I thought that was interesting. But it's the same thing that happened to Avi though, because Avi was basically doing the same thing Reed was, working for the government, but he got smart and he left early before they could take him out.
Absolutely.
To me, I thought Reed was really giving up till he talked to Harvey again. I think Harvey put some. I'm saying Harvey or is it Javi or Harvey?
It's Avi.
Avi. Okay.
AVI.
Yeah. I think he put some spunk back into Reed, saying that you still don't got to be out the game.
You can still be in it
and get noticed.
Yeah, I think he want him to go ahead and cut and switch now, because I think he know he gonna try to. Because he kept saying about no matter what, like you can try to tie up your loose ends now, but it's always gonna be loose ends. There's always gonna be other wars to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
So,
but Reed want to clean up this war right here. He want to clean up because it meant something to him. Well, it meant something to Teddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he really, either way he threw, because he already fired. So he and Avi know that he probably gonna try to kill whoever he can to save face. At this point, so I think he was like,
isn't he saving his own life? Because she really might put the name out.
But she put the name out. His name gonna be out. He still work with the government. So
I'm saying, but with your name being out there, people know who you are. So he kind of got to get rid of her.
Now he almost like he's almost like her too. He's
obsessed with his job.
He has nothing to live for.
He sacrificed everything for the job.
So live and die with this.
Yep.
But I'm saying, why would he have to kill her?
Well, you wouldn't want her to expose who you are.
But still,
because the mission is really over for him now.
But exposing who he is, what would that do for him? Because he already fired.
But he don't. In his mind, he ain't fired.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's not acting like he fired. In his mind, he's still on the clock.
Goes on. He thinking he can get back.
He caught
That's
up.
my thought. He think he can get back. That's the only reason why you go forward on with the things you're gonna do, because you feeling like there's a chance. But Harvey told you it was over.
He might have got fired in reality, but in his mind, he's still on the job.
It's the mission.
Yeah, I understand that, but like, maybe I should ask him that. Like, you already fired. Even if she do release your name, like the government ain't gonna do nothing for you to you. Maybe
but that don't stop people from doing nothing to you.
Who would do something to him and he a government agent?
You fired. You're not a government agent no more.
They don't know that.
He said he was fired.
I'm saying,
I wouldn't want to take the chance of my name being out there. You can recognize who I am in case you want to do something, because I have no anonymity now once you say who I am.
But I'm saying, let's say like the closest person he was working with, Franklin, right? Yeah. If Franklin, because Franklin already know he worked for the
I'm
CIA.
talking about Irene exposing it.
No, I'm saying,
if she gives a name, then they're gonna get a picture.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, if he gets exposed, who gonna come after him to do something to him?
You know,
anybody you cross with drug deals, anybody.
Nah, he didn't kill some people.
Yeah, he did some dirt.
Like a lot of it,
even internationally
across the water. But he did some things across the water.
You don't think nobody would try to get him?
I don't know. That's why I asked the question.
Let's say a man boy is still alive and he hears this is the connect. You don't think man boy gonna, hey, let me go talk to this guy?
Nah, he ain't gonna kill him. He gonna go to him thinking that maybe you still got the plug.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But that still could still endanger your life.
It can.
It could.
You don't want to have to deal with him.
Yeah, okay.
Him being able to move with the anonymity he does allows him to be in certain places and not be recognized, not be seen. But like a just regular white boy.
But if he fired, they ain't finished with him. They still got to protect him. So they still
gonna
gonna
kill
get
him
out there. Yeah.
No, CIA just from what we understand in the movies,
Yeah.
they just kill you.
Yeah.
They don't protect you.
Yeah.
It's easy to get rid of him because he knows too much. And what if they turn him?
That's why I figure like why would it matter? Because they gonna kill him anyway.
Because he want to get back. He want to get back in their good.
In his mind, he's not off the job.
He know he ain't getting back.
So why go on? Why go on and do the things you're gonna do?
That's why I asked like what. That's why I wonder
because in his mind, he not off the job.
I don't think so. He know he done.
Yeah,
he know how they operate. He even told Avi like they don't care about you.
Yeah,
I know Avi. He told Gustavo that.
Yeah.
But how many people?
Watch your back.
Okay, understandable. But how many people stay in bad situations with the hope it's going to get better?
Scully in his domestic violence situation. He in.
Very, and a lot of Scully women and men out there like, oh no, he gonna change, and he never changes.
Yeah.
Or that employee you give too long to, like, okay, he gonna get it next week. Next week, and stays the same.
So next week with Wanda, she's in the car with Black Diamond in Dallas. And they
riding BMW.
Yeah,
they're riding.
Yeah,
They riding good.
Yeah, it's riding well. They might have had the best car of everybody.
Now you see all the money I was talking about. Yeah, they riding good.
And Wanda's showing them where Leon is. But they have some questions.
They do, as they should.
Even at the ride up, I was like, man, Wanda, what's going on? And they asked some questions. She's like, yeah, I followed them there. But when she asked her the next question, she was like, how you follow them here? And I'm like, oh, and Wanda didn't really have an answer. I'm like, oh, shoot, she playing them.
Yeah.
And
you didn't know they was playing them?
I knew it all the time.
I didn't. It was kind of up in the air.
Okay.
For me.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? It was kind of up in the air for me.
Yeah.
I needed proof either way. And the way she couldn't answer that question was proof that, oh yeah, she playing them.
She was like, yeah, what you said, my homegirl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she said my homegirl brought me over here. It's like, you ain't got no, and once they figured it out,
they knew something was up.
Yeah, Jerome pull up in the front and
fresh out right.
He pull up in the back, somebody pull up in the front.
That was a 83 Cavalier, maybe 84 Cavalier.
Cavaliers was out back then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And then Leon and Franklin walk out of the house. She threatens to blow this bitch's head off.
Yeah.
Which is fair. Especially with Jerome with the Uzi.
Yeah.
But Franklin makes a deal with him. He was like, we know it's not personal with Louis. No, it was just, y'all was chasing money. But I got more money than God.
Yeah, that was a strong reference.
Boy.
And he offers them a partnership, so to speak. Tells them that, you can have a home here. You don't got to be out there savages, just eating where you can. Tells them that they'll be on call. And then he throws what, to me, per the internet, looks like about $50,000.
50 or maybe 10.
I thought 5 or 10.
That was 10.
I think about 40, 50.
Well, he had to throw more than 5.
He had to throw more than the bounty. The bounty was 10 now.
But he don't know it was 10. Only Khadijah said it was 10.
Oh, to them.
Yeah.
Correct.
I think it was about.
It wasn't 50.
Yeah, look about 10 though.
About 40, 50.
Yeah. That's too little.
I'm thinking in hundreds though.
But what I seen on the internet.
Yeah, that don't. It's
in
a little
hundreds?
thicker than that. Yeah.
50,
Okay.
you still.
You can't fold 50.
The picture that I saw, them dudes from the A down there with, when they had 50, you couldn't fold it.
Yeah, you can't fold it correctly either.
Because see, I'm thinking I saw on the internet one time like 35 and it was still folded.
Nah, you don't get a good fold with 35. 10, you could. It's manageable. It's manageable.
10, 20.
You had some Parasuco jeans or something, it slide right in there.
But it was thick though. That thing was thick.
Nah, it wasn't big. It was
like that.
Well,
my hand. Pause.
Birdman said real money don't fold.
So it wasn't 100. You do know it wasn't 100.
Yeah, it wasn't 100.
Jeezy could get 100 in them Sean John pants.
Yeah. He did, but I think that's straight brick style.
Brick style.
Yeah.
Thigh pads, as they say, young dudes say these days, they call them thigh pads.
We see him on the internet.
Yes.
See him on the internet. And they basically agreed. Jerome, he was like, you could, he said that shit. You could take the deal or not.
Yeah.
Or you want to be left out in the cold.
Yeah, one chance.
You got one chance and one chance only. So they agreed to it.
Is this the most he spoke this season? Like he's
these past few episodes, yeah.
He's speaking a lot here.
We see Khadijah and this is the scene where Scully was complaining about the Q-tips.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He right though.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
He right though. Now I want to let y'all know the things aren't Q-tips. Those are cotton swabs.
Cotton swabs.
Oh, Q-tip is the brand.
Q-tip is the brand.
Wow.
Don't come to my house with nothing other than Q-tips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they don't hit the same.
Like them Dollar Generals do.
Yeah,
they hard.
Well, not that they're not hard, but
They fold.
Yeah, they fold when you put them in. So what the homie, he was he had, he was trying to do something with his ear, whatever, what I'm saying, clean his ear out or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I got some Q-tips. He was like, Q-tips? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you got cotton swabs right there. He's like, what the difference? I said, here. He put it in his ear. He was like, oh, there is a difference.
Okay.
And I had to explain to him the Q-tip thing, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But yeah, this is that scene. He was complaining about the Q-tips. And Khadijah, she gets a call that Black Diamond in Dallas got Leon. But Scully, he don't want to go. She tells him that if he can't get with this, then we ain't got nothing to discuss. So what you thought? I thought that meant they was, she was gonna leave him.
Yeah, but she can't leave. She don't got no money.
Obviously, she do.
That's Scully money she been spending.
You don't think Irene Turner would whip his ass and take some of his money and leave?
Nah, man. When we come to the money, it's a whole different thing, man.
Yeah, she's been asking for the money and doing things with
he
money
been giving
before.
it to her.
She done get.
Giving it to her.
But she didn't blow 100. No, no, it's 10,000.
Did she take 100 for something?
She had to take 100 for Fatback to get out.
Well, this bail wasn't $1 million.
It was $1 million.
It was.
Bail was
Bail
$1
was $1
million.
million. Yeah,
Okay,
she took
bail was $1
100.
million.
Yeah,
Okay,
she took
okay.
100
I was
to get him
thinking the bail was 100,000.
Nah.
That's
Yeah, because she
sounds
just, cause like y'all said, she did just went up to him and asked for the money. She was like, yeah, I need.
and that
need a
money's
lot of
gone.
money.
Like it ain't even no.
Yeah, because he dead. Nobody she don't get that money back. Hold up,
I don't know.
I never had that happen though.
I hope you don't.
The only time you get from the internet, the only time you get money back is when you pay the whole bond.
Oh, so you don't get the.
So you don't get that money back?
No, when you pay 10% of, you paid it to the bondsman. He gonna keep that.
You gonna keep that? Yeah.
And then they got to go to court and trial and everything.
And
Yeah,
then,
but if you came and paid that whole bond, you paying the court.
Oh, and you get the
Yeah,
money
then
back.
you
So
get
you get that money back.
Okay, if he goes to court and everything. Okay.
per the internet.
Yeah.
Then we're at a bar. We see Irene, and Teddy surprises her. Walks up on her.
Teddy's so smart.
Yeah.
Yep, and she's looking at some file. Well, he's CIA.
Yeah, he's a very unassuming white man.
Yeah.
Like, he could just be
Any old John Brown, John Doe.
Yep.
He tells her he's sorry, and that he thought he was doing the right thing, but he said he's done. Said they got rid of him, and he tells her to basically ask her that she got a tape recorder with her. He was like, "But first, I need a drink. What you drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Whiskey neat."
Well, now he's speaking her language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But see, if she was sharp, instead of a drunk, she wouldn't have let him go get her drink.
Yeah.
She
You knew
shouldn't
the
have.
CIA. You don't let him go get your drink.
Mhm.
The man already hit you with the vaccination. You shouldn't trust nothing he
Nothing,
do around you.
nothing. Nah, I'm all right. Yo, come on back with that.
Yeah.
Then he would have blew her brains out outside, but that's the first choice, and she rolled with it. Because she wasn't living till the next day.
No,
She wasn't living
regardless.
till the next day. And she said she wants
The whole story.
the whole story. He start from the beginning. My name is Teddy McDonald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I was like, no, Reed.
Yeah, I was like, man, he was fed up. But I think he really was mad that they kind of left him out to dry.
I think he was mad, but I thought he also played on what she wanted
Oh yeah.
to kind of disarm her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she really let her guard down because she was talking to her like she was talking to him like she was the boss. Like, tell me everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'll just shoot you. What are you talking about?
yeah, you
Because it still ain't got through her head.
Yeah. She really believes she's in charge.
that same statement
Mm-hmm.
gonna go later on in the episode with somebody else.
Okay.
That she thought she was talking like she was still in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this next scene where they arrive at Leon, but it's a trap.
Yep.
Dallas and Black Diamond, they pull the pistols out on Khadijah.
Mm-hmm.
And she says to Leon, she's like, first my daughter, now me. And Leon apologizes for a little girl and says he's just trying to give her an out or whatever. She was talking shit. She was like, man, fuck you and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And she was talking like she had the power.
She really did.
You know what I'm saying? She was talking that shit.
She knew she was about to die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe that too.
Yeah. She just
Yeah.
realized, like, you know what? They got me.
Yeah. Leon said if he could change it, if he could change shit, he would. And she was like, "Why do I got to be the bigger person?" And turn the other cheek, and that's when Jerome shot in the head.
Yeah,
But
and you see that scene was with they talking to Man Boy was talking to Leon when he got shot. She was talking to Leon.
It's really
she got shot.
That's his real sister.
Yeah. And Jerome, I think that shit hurt Jerome because he had to know his snot bubbles.
I seen in his eyes.
Coming in his nose. His eyes was watering up.
Well, this season revealed that Leon's a little more sensitive than we would let on to believe.
Well, I think
always when it comes to a woman. Remember these young boys now.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
less than 21?
Yeah,
under 21?
Yeah,
no, they
21,
over 21,
22.
22, 23, something like that.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
okay.
over 21,
okay.
yeah. But I think he still was hard, but I think him killing that little girl was the thing that did it for him.
Yeah, Jerome told you that in the scene too. You don't come back after killing the kid.
Yep.
But
now
they didn't really show him killing the kid, did they? Everybody was shooting.
But he came out.
He came out
and he was shooting.
Because I don't think the people in the car weren't really dead. He got up to finish him off.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's how they kind of portrayed it.
Okay.
But either way, even if she wasn't, he took that on that he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Not Fatback.
Yep.
The other
not
two guys were dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, drunk Irene, she's stumbling to her car, telling Teddy, "Don't fucking touch me."
Yeah.
Too drunk style.
Like you talking junk and you drunk.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And they split this up into a couple scenes, but I'm gonna just say it now.
Okay.
She gets in her car, stumbles into her car, drives off, loses consciousness, or passes out, and crashes. But she's not dead. Teddy helps her.
Yeah, he helps her.
Helps her on to her maker.
Yeah, that's
helps her to that old by and by.
Oh yeah, that long kiss goodnight.
Mm-hmm. Suffocates her, and he takes the recorder and he puts some pills in her purse.
Oh, that's what he did. I didn't know he put pills in the purse. I saw him do something.
Yeah, some pills. He put some pills, then grabbed the recorder and took it out.
Oh, so like she was drinking and taking pills.
Probably them perk 30s.
She already got hit with a Molly, right?
Yeah.
Then we're at the hospital and Sissy is sitting there with Louis, and Alton shows up. So they talk. He tells her that he isn't leaving without her. He said he just came to check on her, and she tells him that she's so tired, and they give a hug. Just such love here, and that's what we hear Franklin ask, "What are you doing?"
I just came to check on your mother.
Yep.
Nigga, that ain't your job no more.
That's a job to be fired from, brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Jerome was standing there too. When the first time I saw her, I was like, "Damn, Jerome ain't gonna say nothing."
But Jerome think you're a snitch.
Exactly.
Yeah. Jerome ain't really with it.
Your daddy snitching.
Yeah, you're snitching ass Alton. Yeah.
You know, Jerome war ready right now. He wanted with everybody.
Yep. So then we see Scully. He's at the morgue, and they're showing him Khadijah. Now,
same morgue.
This might be a point where Scully go back crazy.
It could drive him to be crazy.
Or he might do like G-Dep and confess all his sins and turn himself in. Yeah. Blame that on Puffy, y'all.
One more thing real quick. R.I.P. to Black Rob, man.
Oh yeah, that is right. Yeah, R.I.P. to Black Rob.
You say bad boy, man.
Yeah.
All right, we can get right back to it.
Okay.
So we're back in the waiting room. Sissy and Franklin are sitting beside each other. And the news report of Irene's death comes on, and Sissy just stares at Franklin.
Yeah.
Like disbelief, like she's shocked, like kind of like, I don't know, it looked like she was like afraid of him or something. Like it was a whole bunch of emotions that she showed. And you was about to say something?
I was gonna do a Cain.
Okay,
go ahead.
Well, on the internet.
Oh wow!
Cain said, Cain, you know you my boy.
Wow, that's a good Cain impressive.
Cain said on the internet they killed him because on the internet they said that looked like when the principal was telling your mama about everything you did. When she was looking at Franklin like that.
Yeah. Oh, you did what? Yeah, and he really couldn't look at her because she know he got something to do with that.
Absolutely.
She want to know is out next.
Yeah. And that's when Reed comes in. And they have a little conversation, but asked him, what are we going to do about Alton?
Yeah, he said, what we're going to do about your father.
And in the background, Sissy just staring at both of them.
Yeah, because look how quick all that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the last scene is Alton in the hotel room watching the news, and he sees what happened to Irene. And if you listen to the news report, Mothers Against Drunk Driving was basically like, they're appalled at what happened and all kind of stuff like that. They sorry for it. But then they start talking about drunk driving and stuff. They're basically demonizing Irene at the end, like making her out to be a bad person. And she actually got murdered, which I thought was kind of crazy. Yeah, that was the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple emails.
Okay, let's get to them.
Oh,
now this first email is we gotta say family of the network. This is Miss Kalisha. She's wife to the Music Jones, so she like part of the Music Jones podcast.
Okay.
Better
half of
the Music Jones.
Okay.
That we don't ever get to hear. But shout out to Kalisha. She says, greeting fellas, my name is Kalisha. Yeah. She said, this is my first email, but I definitely tune in each week for the recap. Y'all are just a little challenged. I don't think retarded is politically correct, but I enjoy it. I didn't expect all these people to die this episode. Keisha dead, Delta Man, Mad Boy dead, Khadijah dead, Irene, old desperate ass dead. I definitely knew she was gonna die this week. Teddy told her ass last week next time she wouldn't wake up. And what did her dumb ass do? Go to the damn radio station. She must have been listening to Biggie, Ready to Die.
Oh,
let me
stop. Yes, please.
Anyway, this episode wasn't as exciting to me as last week's episode. What? I thought it was good. Okay. What happened last week? Was it a lot of shooting last week?
It wasn't as much killing last week, but I thought it was pretty good last week too.
But things was forming.
Yeah. She said, I guess they're saving the excitement for next week. Yeah. Glad to see Louis up and alert, and they finally listened to her. Yep.
Yes, finally.
Franklin fighting Jerome was obviously she said absolutely hilarious. I thought, how you swing on a dude that size and miss, uncle or not? I would have shot his big ass.
That's fair, but hey, Franklin hit him with one good one.
Yeah, he did get one good one. All jokes aside, I think Leon is gonna turn on Franklin. The dude doesn't handle death well, and they keep killing people around him. He's been kind of gone since he killed our little girl. He really ain't over Franklin killing Kevin, and he blames him for Fatback getting killed too. Yeah,
he does.
She right. A lot of points there now.
He does.
Jones' household got some smarts over there. Jerome didn't have to kill Khadijah either. Not right then anyway. Now Scully's gonna kill all of them. Scully gonna kill some people, or he gonna turn to Jesus.
Yeah.
But this is a show where people get killed, and I think he gonna kill some people. She says, how in the hell is Tawanachi, 2 Chainz or whatever the hell her name is, going to explain all those bodies? Yeah, because like them bodies
she going to jail.
Or she going to turn on Franklin?
I don't think she could.
She going to end up getting $100,000. Franklin going to give her that money. She going to be out.
But she got to explain that to the police.
Yeah.
Because them boys shot up with Uzis.
Somebody going to figure they was all together.
Yeah,
too.
and they all got on blue.
You know the crazy thing, but they wasn't caring back then.
Who wasn't carrying?
The police wasn't
carrying. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's just for
gangbangers.
Dead black men.
Yep.
Yeah. I think she's gonna sell Franklin out when she calls the police. That's what I think too. She it ain't no way she can explain that.
I don't think we'll ever see that play out because it's just too hard.
Yeah, it's too. Yeah. She knows too much. Says Alton and Sissy really need to let Top Notch get to them passport and get the F on through. Oh, all of this stuff you done said. You can't say the F word, man.
Yeah.
If something happens to Alton, Sissy is never gonna forgive Franklin. That's it. Sorry for the long email piece. Nah, that wasn't no long. That was a good one. A lot of great points there.
Thank you.
A lot of great points. Thank you for that email. Then we got another email from the homie Asia, friend of the show. She says, what's going on? Yo, I'm almost positive.
What's going on, yo?
Yeah, she says, what's going on? And then, yo.
Okay.
I'm almost positive most of the cast members are in therapy right now because they became too entrenched in their roles. Phenomenal acting across the board. Yep, it is. I told y'all Man Boy targeted Tanase because he remembered they dated in high school. Yeah, you were right.
Correct.
Yeah. Poor man boy. He thought he was smart, but he wasn't smart enough. He thought he would escape an ambush, and he walked right into it. That scene reminded me of Snoop Dogg's character in Baby Boy. How you start staring death in the face and still talking smack to the one who's holding your life in their hands. Must be a Crip thing. I said that, not her. I said that, not her. He was going to die regardless, but at least go out silently with dignity. Like Franklin said, he talks too much.
Talk too much.
She said, Khadijah. Scully told you to get that hate out your heart. Now look at you. As I said last week, she was probably looking forward to dying as a way to reunite with her daughter. I'm just glad. You think she going to heaven?
Not with all that.
If you believe in hell, that's where she going. All that damn killing. She was on the way to kill a nigga. Unless you think her daughter in hell, please email us, Asia, and let us know what you think about that. You think her daughter in hell? Her daughter in hell because of her mama and daddy. She said, I'm just glad Leon got a chance to apologize before she died. Yeah, he did. She said, I knew Irene had to be dealt with. That didn't make it any easier seeing Teddy kill her. He's out for blood. He's ready for any and everybody. I hope his vendetta doesn't become his demise. I like Teddy. I want him to stick around. I think Teddy might be done.
You think he's done?
I think it might be another person that Franklin got to deal with, and that person gonna get Franklin locked up.
Okay. So that's the only way the show can end is when Franklin gets locked up. Because they did get a season 5.
If I had to choose, my favorite scene would be when they confronted Man Boy. I just wish he hadn't talked so much. It was corny. My sister carved out your man like a Christmas ham. Just hush and die. He lost this episode. Franklin won. He proved to Drew he wasn't the weakest link. He wasn't weak after all. Only one more episode left. When Scully come after Franklin, will Scully come after Franklin? What's going to happen between the showdown with Alton and Teddy? I'm on pins and needles. Until next time, peace. Oh yeah, we didn't get into that.
Peace.
Thank you. She reminded me. Y'all favorite scene of this episode?
Favorite scene? I believe it was the fight scene for me.
For you. What about you, Mel?
I can agree. The favorite scene was the fight scene because it meant a lot.
Yeah, it did.
Meant a lot.
It did.
He knocked the sense back into Franklin.
Damn.
No, and he also he said, even though you whooped him, I'm still gonna follow you.
Yep.
My favorite scene was the scene that Asia said was corny. Was the Man Boy death scene. Yeah, he was talking a lot of shit. Some of the lines could be a little contrived.
Yeah.
Nobody talks.
I thought,
like that.
hey, John Singer produced Boys in the Hood too, right?
Am
I right? Am I wrong?
Yes.
Now,
I think he wrote more on that Boys in the Hood than
But he definitely did.
You remember how when Q caught old boy at the when they caught him
at the Burger Hut or whatever?
Yeah, and when he shot him, he told him
very similar.
Turn over.
It's very similar. Yep, the dude who killed his brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was crawling.
Turn over. He was talking. I ain't do it. He wasn't talking John like Man
like
Boy
Man Boy.
was,
Yeah. Them boys was Bloods though, wasn't it?
No, they was they was Bloods.
They was Bloods. Yeah. The boys who he killed was Bloods. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm telling you, man, them Crips, man, they ain't going out. They ain't going out without talking shit. Who do y'all think won the episode?
You want to start? Well,
Mel,
let you go first.
I think Wanda won the episode.
Oh yeah,
she got a job.
She got a job back. She got to respect her crew back, her people.
Damn, you hit me. You came out of left field with that.
Yeah, I thought Wanda won the episode.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
What about you, Mel? Who you think won?
Franklin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always say Franklin. No. Well, I said a lot of people last week.
Yeah.
Well, Franklin. Really respect me now.
I'm gonna say Louis.
Louis won the episode.
I mean, she's back a little healthy. She's sipping out that straw, but they finally listened to her.
They finally listened to her.
Finally listened to her. So I'm gonna give it to Louis. I think we all can agree who lost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And bow our heads.
Yeah.
In a moment of silence for Miss.
Oh man, did y'all see the obituary?
Irene Abbey.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh, you was gonna say Man Boy?
Who
lost?
He lost too.
Yeah.
Everybody that dead lost.
You're right. No, I don't think Khadijah lost. She was on the path. She wanted to die. I'm kind of with Asia. She wanted to die. Irene lost. Definitely. And Man Boy.
Wow.
Irene wanted to die too.
No, she ain't wanted to die. She wanted to live.
She wanted to live?
She making moves that she Ready to die moves.
Wasn't the best moves, but yeah.
Her and Man Boy had the same problem. They thought they were smarter than what they really were.
Absolutely. Yeah. But
who do y'all most identify with this episode?
Didn't think of that one now. Oh, you want to start, Mel?
Franklin. Just the weight that he always got to carry.
Oh, okay. Now I don't agree with these actions,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna say Jerome. This is why I say Jerome. Jerome kind of got lost in the mix, and now he reestablished what's his value, who he is, and what he means to the other people around him. Because he was kind of in between.
He was jamming Jerome.
Yeah. He found himself 3 episodes ago with the project scene.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's kind of, he kind of was acting like an employee. Now he feels like one of the bosses again.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Jerome, sometimes you got to reinvent yourself. Because he had the money one time. He was the man for a moment. And then when he stopped being the man, I think he just kind of lost his way.
Yeah, but Jerome really, it's 2 type of hustlers, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's Jerome was a marijuana hustler. That's kind of on certain levels a social hustler.
Okay. Okay.
But now you got the coke hustler. Now, just like when they went to Arkansas, when you bring that coke in, what they said on the internet, everything changes.
Everything.
It ain't a handshake no more.
Oh, no.
What is it? What it come with a?
Oh, a handgun.
Yeah, it come with a gun.
Yeah.
Jerome wanted to go. I want to go back to my shop.
Yeah.
And I want to be jamming Jerome.
He wanted things to go.
Yeah.
Well, you can't have both now.
Yeah.
You can't have them back the way they was and what you have now.
Yeah.
'Cause he didn't have fur coats when he was selling that marijuana.
No, he
No,
didn't.
man, they had white beaters.
Okay. All right.
In Arkansas with fur coats.
Yeah. In Arkansas. Yeah.
I probably identify more with Alton this episode.
Alton?
Yeah.
How?
Because sometimes I stay my ass around a little bit too long and I could have been gone. Alton, you could have been gone.
Could have been gone.
In Cuba. But no, you got a bleeding fucking red heart.
You married.
So what?
Man, that's his wife.
Sometimes you gotta cut her loose.
No, man, he got to cut his. Now listen,
Who made that song? It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off.
That's y'all.
K-Camp?
K-Camp. Yeah, that's it.
That's
Sometimes.
entertainment.
Yeah.
That's real life.
Entertainment. That's
Sometimes
entertainment.
it's real
man.
life.
But you said cut that, but he got to cut his wife and his son off.
His son has helped him cut him off.
That's still his son.
And your wife help you because
So he still got to do the right thing?
Yeah. Alton going to end up winning, man.
Alton did the right thing.
Yeah.
He created an exit plan for him and his wife.
Yeah.
He said, "Here, be here. Let's go. I got it all set up. We got passports. We can live a good life in Cuba." And you didn't want to go. You want to stay here and sell poison to your people.
Yeah. And what did Reed tell Oso
What did he tell him?
when he whispered in his ear?
Oh, they don't care about you.
Yeah.
No, he said something before that.
Create an exit plan.
Gotta have an exit plan.
Yeah, gotta have an exit plan.
Gotta
Alton
have an
had
exit
it.
plan. Yep.
He ain't followed his own.
It wasn't a good exit plan, but he had an exit
He had an exit
Who,
plan.
Alton's?
He
plan.
He didn't have one for himself. He had one for them. He told
Both of them.
He told you I ain't leaving without you. He said I had the top notch got the passports for
Passports,
us, but I'm not leaving without.
Why don't you think that's a good exit plan?
That was everybody's exit plan then.
Well,
go to Mexico or go to Cuba.
I don't think Alton has ever led. And in leadership, when you're making decisions for multiple people, that was best to suit him and his narrative.
Yeah.
Now, a real exit plan would have been we got a year.
Yeah.
This is what we doing. We gonna just slow down with the cocaine and try to fade off.
But
I don't know if they had that long either.
But see, I think that good in normal circumstances without Irene having that information and wanting to do that story.
Yeah, but he gave it to her. If anything, if anything, he should have stood solid and said, "Well, tell it."
Well, she said that, and we don't know, but she said that I'm gonna get this anyway. I'm gonna implicate you and your family as being the bad guys.
Yeah, and that's when you let Jerome and Franklin and them just kill her. She was better off dead.
That's true.
True.
She was better off dead because she stirred up a hornet's nest.
And folks remember this is entertainment.
It's only entertainment.
Yeah.
this is not entertainment, y'all. I'm really Franklin Saint. That's the story of his life based on me. And in the end, he lives and moves to South Carolina. Nah, stop. Yeah, what y'all think gonna happen next episode before we get out of here?
Well,
Or what do you want to see happen?
I don't understand Reed's angle with the dad. The damage is already done. There's no need to kill him. So what I want to see, I would like to see Alton make it another season, but he may not.
Yeah, he probably gonna be on This Is Us or another good show.
Yeah,
like that.
do y'all watch it on Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because the trailer came on for the next week.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I don't usually watch the trailer.
Yeah, because I want to give a prediction here and see how wrong I am.
We know how my cable set up. Sometimes it don't have that on it.
Really?
Sometimes depends on which what do you call it? Stream you get. Sometimes it don't have it. It just cut off right with the episode.
Oh, what?
Sometimes I've gotten good ones and it has all the way.
Oh,
through.
I know what you watch it on.
Yes.
Okay, I know what you watch it on.
Yes.
You don't watch it live though.
See, I watch it live on Wednesday, then I
No.
replay it on. I go back and when I watch it again during the week.
No, I usually watch it after it already came on.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. I know what you watch it
Yeah.
on. I don't know. I don't want Alton to die. I want him to leave and go to Cuba, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
No.
Nah, man, Alton ain't gonna die, man.
Somebody
Alton
got to
gonna be
die.
around
If I
till
go,
then.
he got to go. Ain't know what
Somebody
Biggie
gotta
said?
die. Ain't gonna be Alton.
Maybe Reed gets killed.
By the government.
No.
Because the story could go on without Reed.
Yeah.
And personally, I can lose all the Panama, all that stuff you're doing over there. That stuff could just leave the show, and I'd be fine with it.
You know the crazy thing, if he left Reed right now, he still got work forever.
Got work for
Yeah, he do got a lot of work.
and he got some money.
Yeah.
So he can go find some work.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He won't have them good prices no more, but
No,
he can still.
No,
he
but
can
if
still
Reed
do
go,
business.
he can't do nothing else. Franklin cannot do nothing. Well, I'm waiting to see.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Franklin can't.
It's gonna be hard to stay around there.
Who, Franklin?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to stay around there.
I mean, yeah. If Reed go and he don't have a plug like that no more, he don't have to go. Then stay there. He can go then.
Well, it sounds like they have enough money. Him and Man Boy. Man Boy said he had more money than
Rosecrans.
Is that a street? What is
That's
that?
a street.
Long
That's
and
a
road.
street.
Yeah.
That's a street.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
long.
In California?
Yeah.
Okay, that's like 2 notch.
Yeah. Okay. If we was here, that's kind of like Palmetto because it's
Okay.
a street. You know
It's
how
street.
the side streets.
Yeah.
It's a song somebody say that on too.
Is it? I
Maybe
thought it
it's
was a
Tupac.
street. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
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 And Franklin said he got more money than God.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money y'all messing with.
Everybody got more money than God. God ain't got no money.
All right, Brandon. All righty,
There's
Brandon.
just, certain, there's just certain things I don't speak on.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
always,
saying what money God got?
I don't know.
He got power.
I don't
He don't
know.
need money.
I have to remind him it's me sometimes. Like, Lord, it's me. It's your boy.
But now I know what Franklin was
we ain't
talking
never
what Franklin
going
meant though.
Yeah,
Wait,
he
we
never
going
going black.
That gonna take us platinum right there. I don't know. CL, let everybody know where they can find you and your show.
You can find me every Monday and Wednesday on Relationship Status on all podcast platforms. You can follow me at CL2 Butler on Instagram, Twitter, and that's it.
Word. Melly Mel, where can they find you on social media? Oh, you don't want to be found, my bad.
you can find me.
Okay. Where they can
Gotta
find you on
really
social
look.
media?
You can find me at Jamel Live
Uh-huh.
on Facebook. All I got is hustle on Instagram. That's about it. Or if you're riding in traffic and you see me, just say hey.
And if y'all see Cain on the social media streets, holler at him, tell him y'all missed him this week. Tell him this show is more important than going to Atlanta. I want y'all to message him that.
Tell him he got to
Make him
bring
feel-
the food for next week since our
yeah.
last podcast.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
He missed a good one. You can find me on social media, preacher_BP. Everywhere. It's your boy Be Easy.
Melly Mel.
CL Butler.
And we out.
Smooth.